Yo, what is up, everybody? Rod J back with another reaction video. Actually, part of another reaction video. So, this is actually going to be Dave Fire in the Booth Fit B part 2 because when I did the Fire in the Booth previously, I didn't realize it. I only had the first part. And thanks for a lot of you for hitting me up saying there was another part to the video. I went out and was able to get that part of the video, which I'm going to share here now. So I'm going to get into the second part from Dave's Fire in the Booth and see how this part actually rolls. Thanks for all you guys that have been checking in, subscribing, all that good stuff. Keep the good comments coming. And let's go ahead and get this thing rolling. So I'm going to catch it from kind of in the middle here after the first one or towards the end of that first one and pick it up.
It's a lot still. Listen. Real rap, yeah?
I do like that guitar strumming right there. It gives me a little Santana feel. I like that.
Cool. My mum, she taught me to be self-sufficient. She always said to put
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. He is not gonna rhyme to this right now. Hold on. Let me back it up here. I was not ready for that.
Real rap, yeah?
I was not ready for no Stairway to Heaven.
Cool. My mum, she taught me to be self-sufficient. She always said to put power in yourself. She shared her hours and her wealth so I could stand here and share this wisdom. Worked 3 jobs and a little wage from her youth to her middle age. And that was all so I could study right and live okay when it was cooking wood and little hay. I know my mum, she didn't break, still 4:30 dinner made. Let's talk about your system then. Let's talk about our place in here. Let's talk about our prisons then. When we're so stuck in London, people blind, we only see the ends. Out of 63 million blacks only make 3%. And we have no say when you think, cause you refuse to vote like conservative policies ain't been a problem for the youths on road and raps is doing law. He sat down on the floor and watched it, 2 members of a jury in a court playing noughts and crosses, bored as hell. They gave him guilty in that court as well. Didn't focus on the case, but he's in jail. I guess that all is well, no incentive to pay attention for a jury. The system didn't pay when most of them are bored. Why out of touch and middle age? Like what on earth's a stabbing? Oh my God, I hope the kid's okay. Please take him off the streets for my children and my sister's sake. They don't need to see the details, cause he's young, black and guilty. He's got a gold tooth and a tracksuit, send him to jail. He's gonna kill me. We feel misrepresented, but you chose to jump on Twitter over petitions and referendums. I swear to God, I'll never get this. You claim to be active when I know that you won't make a change. You'd rather go to district with some bitches and then make it rain. I know some real guys that own yards and never splashed on cars like Artif and Wasif, who are still working hard in London when they got properties in Pakistan. I swear that they're my inspiration. We're the generation that's infiltrating all these different places, and we're the generation who mold and craft how the system changes. Black doctors, Arab judges, we just need a little patience now.
Wow. I'm going to back that up. I'm going to back it up and bring it back in because I'm digging the political tinge that he has to a lot of it and the things he's hitting on. I'm getting thrown off with the whole Stairway in the background though, because it's got Stairway, but it's got Stairway kind of a Santana type spin. That Santana kind of strum in the beginning, but then it went into Stairway. That kind of threw me off a little bit too. So he's got a lot of good stuff here working, but the words he's hitting on, very powerful, very strong, good wordplay. I know some of it is actually hitting more probably for being there in England on some of the stuff he's hitting on, but you're still getting the whole package of kind of him hitting on some of the different things that are taking place. This is like one of those ones you rewind back because you're picking up so many different things happening. So let's go back and get into this here.
This, you claim to be active when I know that you won't make a change. You'd rather go to district with some bitches and then make it rain. I know some real guys that own yards and never splashed on cars like Artif and Wasif, who are still working hard in London when they got properties in Pakistan. I swear that they're my inspiration. We're the generation that's infiltrating all these different places, and we're the generation who mold and craft how the system changes. Black doctors, Arab judges, we just need a little patience now. We just need a little strength. This isn't for the upper class, it's for everyone that lives in debt, that mortgages and bills affect, that work away and live in sweat. For every single prisoner that comes home just to re-offend, not for any single dad that left, for every single...
I like that he's hitting on the different struggles taking place as well. He's to be as young as he is, he's hitting on a lot of good things that you don't see a lot of people at his age actually doing now. Back in the day, when you had some of the earlier hip hop here in the States, back in the golden era, so to speak, 80s to 90s or so, when you started getting into kind of things, you'd have some of the younger people hitting on some things, but the way that Dave's hitting on it is definitely more pointed in the way he's delivered everything, the way he's kind of saying focused around it. It's not as kind of a little bit here, a little bit there. I mean, he is totally on point on things as he's hitting, and he's not really getting derailed from that. Really appreciate that. I appreciate what he's putting in here.
That work away and live in sweat. For every single prisoner that comes home just to re-offend. Not for any single dad that left, for every single mum instead. For every trap star that bangs stars and works the ends to earn some bread. I flirt with death and cuddle life, I work this pen. Long Latin, I work a pen. I heard the devil curse these ends that took my brothers, hurt my friends, we lost our freedom and our lives. And if you think I'm telling lies, right, it's a 20-minute drive. And then we have a city filled with life. Big business, flashing lights, two completely different sides. Juxtaposed from guns and knives, they buy some clothes, we clutch a knife. For different reasons, most for pride. One fucking in this ride like Humpty Dumpty have you fried. I hope you got money on your mind, but ours and theirs is different types. I'm trying to show you man the light. I'm trying to show you man the light. Listen.
Wow.
Trust me.
Man, like sometime Dave, you know.
Trust me.
Man, have goosebumps and all sorts there, cuz.
Hey.
Hey, round of applause in the studio. Man, like sometime Dave.
All right,
17 years of age, man.
Thank you.
That was pretty tight. That was some pretty good lines that he delivered right there. I mean, I'm going to go back and listen to it again because some of these artists that going through, you go back, you listen, you pick up different things, you hear a different vibe to it. It's just Dave spits. Dave is definitely one. I want to do some more of his stuff. I got more of his stuff lined up, but I just haven't done it as of yet. But thanks again to all y'all that pointed out the second part, and a few of you said you knew I was going to like the second part probably more than the first, which I do. I thought the second was definitely more like the kind of stuff I like to definitely get into. So appreciate you for that. I look forward to catching up with you guys soon with the next video. Hopefully you guys having a great one out there. I'll talk to you soon. Peace, everybody.